This is the National Weather Service and Marquette's Lake Week weather briefing, looking at the potential winter hazards that will be affecting Upper Michigan through the upcoming weekend into early next week. Be several areas of concern we'll be looking at, the biggest one being the potential moderate lake effect snows expected downwind of Lake Superior tonight, in addition to the blowing snow that can be expected during that time. Several rounds of quick-moving clipper systems will be moving through the upper Great Lakes late in the weekend and next week as well, with each one bringing a reinforcing shot of Arctic cold air into the region. And it looks like the cold air will continue across the upper Great Lakes for the foreseeable future. Early this afternoon, we do have southwesterly winds off of Lake Michigan, producing lake-enhanced snow over eastern Upper Michigan. Areas in Schoolcraft County and Luce County are seeing some of those snows today, but as winds begin to turn around to the westerly direction and northwesterly direction late this afternoon, those snows will begin to diminish, and then the focus will shift to areas off of Lake Superior. As winds become northerly and north-northwesterly overnight tonight, lake effect snows will develop off of Lake Superior for areas favored by those wind directions, and we're looking at 3 to 6 inches of snowfall late tonight through the morning hours on Friday in those north-northwesterly wind favored snow belts. Now, the snowfall amounts won't be overly impressive, but probably a bigger concern will be the gusty north winds. Winds gusting upwards of 30 miles per hour near the Lake Superior shoreline will blow that fluffy lake effect snow around. So anybody traveling across the Keweenaw Peninsula or areas around Marquette over towards Munising will see extensive blowing snow during the early morning hours on Friday. It appears the worst of the conditions will be between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Friday. There is also the potential for a localized heavy lake effect snow band to develop somewhere between Marquette and Autrain during the early morning hours on Friday, so something else to keep an eye on before you head out early on your drives on Friday morning. Once the snow starts to dissipate during the afternoon hours on Friday, it appears weather will be relatively quiet through the day on Saturday and into early Sunday before another quick-moving clipper system moves across the upper Great Lakes. What that system will do is bring in a reinforcing shot of Arctic air into the upper Great Lakes, and it looks like that cold weather will continue for the foreseeable future, with reinforcing shots of cold air with each one of these clipper systems moving through the area over the next couple of weeks. The long-term prognosis shows the upper Great Lakes favored to see below normal temperatures through the remainder of the month of January, and what that basically means is we'll see times when wind chills may start to get close to dangerous levels at times. With each reinforcing shot of Arctic air, we'll see bursts of lake effect snow off of Lake Superior. And also with the below normal temperatures, we can expect ice cover to continue to expand across Lake Superior. So lake effect snows may start to diminish some as we head through the latter part of the month, just due to there being more ice cover across the lake. This concludes the Winter Hazards Outlook briefing. In summary, tricky travel can be expected late tonight and early Friday along the Lake Superior shoreline as lake effect snows and blowing snow develops late tonight and during the early morning on Friday. And then it also looks like the cold will continue for the foreseeable future, so definitely through the remainder of the month of January and maybe even into early February as well. Thank you for listening.